Okay, calling on the phone at 313-739-0734. Good morning to you. Hello, that's calling on the phone. Good morning to you.
Hello?
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 Yes, hello? Yes, hello?
Hi.
Good morning.
Yes. Good morning,
Good morning.
everyone. Good morning, everyone. Now, let me say this. Let me stop and say that the telephone at 313-739-0734. What's your name, please?
Lucy Garcia.
Garcia? Okay. Good morning to you. I just wanted to get you named right quick. Everyone, good morning to you. What we're going to do is we're going to try to get you out in the order that you came in, and I have everybody in the order that they came in. We'll get you a offer. If you don't like the offer, keep in mind you have an absolute right to a trial, and then you can discuss your case with the attorney if you choose to. All right?
Okay.
Okay.
Lucy Garcia.
Look, on thing come up.
Okay, you're set for trial, Ms. Garcia. The officers, we're gonna give a half-hour grace period for anybody who's set for trial. If the officer shows within that half hour, we'll get you an offer. If the officer doesn't show, we'll get you out of here at 9 o'clock or thereabouts, all right?
All right. Thank you.
Mr. Thomas, we're ready to go.
Huh? No, he didn't talk to him. He's gonna take us in the order we can.
I sent it for the state attorney.
Sonia's iPhone, good morning to you. What's your last name?
Green Campbell.
I see, okay.
And I requested that ticket, that state ticket.
Those files that I have.
Hey.
Let's get ready to go, Miss Thomas. Good morning. Let's get ready to be able to zoom in.
It was for her husband, so she needed Zoom instructions to go back home for him to get on Zoom. State of Michigan 36th report is now in session with the Honorable Judge Sean B. Perkins presiding. While court is in session, there will be no smoking, eating, drinking, sleeping, and/or laying down. I would ask that if you have on any hats or hoodies, that you please remove them unless due to religious purposes. Thank you, everyone. Good morning, Judge. Good morning to everyone.
Good morning.
Are you talking to me? Okay. Good morning.
Hey, Your Honor, could you co-host me when you get an opportunity? I want to just meet some folks.
I'll take my blood pressure pill.
All right, let's keep going. City of Detroit versus Deshaun Anthony Giles, case numbers SP 1427587, counts 1 and counts 2, SP 142763031. Appearance for the record, please.
O.S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Giles. You have to unmute, Mr. Giles.
Deshaun Anthony Giles.
All right, today is the date and time set for a review and a pretrial. The review, I don't know why it's set for review. I don't believe, have you been here already?
Yes, sir.
Let's see. Okay, that prohibited left turn was a minute to blocking traffic. You never paid the 175. What's up with that?
You had me to go to that program street.
Street Democracy Court?
Yes, sir.
And what's going on with that?
They've been trying to help me find place to live and stuff, stuff like that, because I'm still at the hotel.
So what's the timeline? I'm gonna pass and I'm gonna call them in here.
I ain't hear you, sir.
He's gonna pass your matter,
I'm
sir.
gonna pass the matter. I'm gonna call in Street Democracy Court to get an update, all right? So just sit tight, Mr. Giles, for a minute.
Yes, sir.
All right. This is the City of Detroit versus Sarah Lagan. Case number SP 1486151. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Good morning to your staff. My name is Ted Wallace. I represent Sarah Lagan. I believe she's still in a breakout room. Your Honor, there's an issue with this matter. I think her niece was given a ticket for a failure to display this matter, and she didn't. And then Miss Lagan received the ticket allowing. And I don't think that there was actually an allowing. So I'm trying to figure out who the driver was and if that person actually has a license.
Okay, so why don't we just set it for a trial? Ms. Lagan, can you state your name for the record, please?
I think she's still in the breakout room, Your Honor. Oh, no, she's okay.
Ms. Lagan, can you state your name for the record, please?
She's got to take it off mute. Ms. Lagan, you got to take your phone off mute, please.
She was just in the room talking.
Yeah, I spoke with her.
Well, when you were out of the room, she was talking to somebody. All right, let's pass the matter.
Okay.
One of these type of warnings are already.
Oh,
Ms. Lagan.
yes.
Good morning to you. Can you state your name for the record, please?
Sarah Lagan.
All right, today is the date and time set for arraignment on the bench warrant. Let's start with that, Counselor.
We would stand mute, waive formal reading, Your Honor, and have and request all warrants be recalled.
All right, we'll recall the warrant. We'll enter a not guilty plea on her behalf. Give her a $0 bond. Ms. Lagan, based on what your attorney has said, we're just going to set a trial date and sort it out on May the 23rd, 2024. Essentially, it's the people's burden to prove that you allowed someone to drive your vehicle with that, and you knew that by allowing that person to drive your vehicle, that you that they didn't have a valid license. And it appears that
Excuse,
you're
that's not true. She has a license. And she's on my insurance.
listen.
Okay.
That's why we're here. Okay. I didn't say that that was true. I'm saying what they said. And it's on them. It's on the people to prove you guilty. And that's why we have to set a trial date, because it's always two sides to a story.
Yes.
And I have to give them an opportunity to tell me their side, okay?
Okay, I understand, Your Honor.
Very well. What we'll do is we'll sort it out on May the 23rd. And if they can't prove it, then whether it's true or not, they still have to prove it. And if they can't prove it, then the case will be dismissed, okay?
Okay, thank you. Okay.
Very well. If there's nothing further, you and that handsome baby there have a very good day. And,
all right,
and best of luck to you both, okay?
Thank you. Bye-bye.
All right. All right, that gets me down to Angel Lyons.
Good morning.
Morning to you. There's a whole lot going on here, Miss Lyons. Where is Miss Angel Lyons? Here we are. This is the city of Detroit. Versus Angel. Angelic Lyon, case number V13095423, V13095523, V13095623, V13156923, V13237123, SP 1227508 counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 122751551. SP 1493728 counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 1493729 counts 1, 2, and 3. And State of Michigan versus Angel Lyons. SX 4072922 counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Ms. Lyons.
My name is Angel Lyons.
Your Honor, for purposes of arraignment, we would waive the reading of the information and stand mute.
In her not guilty plea on her behalf, we'll give her a $0 bond. Ms. Lyons, you missed your court date.
I didn't miss my court date. I called down there. I got a letter saying it was January 5th. Then and I have the ticket that y'all sent in the mail. And then they sent another ticket and I called down there again. And they told me I didn't have a court date on the 5th, that it was on the 12th. And then I attended the 12th. I was a little late, but I still showed up in court, and they rescheduled me for today.
All right, all right. It's not, we're not gonna make a big issue of it. I'll enter a not guilty plea on Miss Lyons' behalf, give her a $0 bond. I don't know where we were with these tickets. Were these supposed to go to, let me look and see what we wrote the last time. We need to get these resolved. See, it was a pre-trial. Why don't we just go straight to trial on this stuff here? She's been here a lot back and forth. Oh, see the last note. I put her out for driving one time. So if we can get you an offer, but it appears that, I don't know, you mentioned something about this dog, these dogs or something. Why don't you speak to Mr. Berry in a breakout room? Mr. Berry, talk to Ms. Lyons and then help her to figure out a plan of action, all right?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, join the room, Ms. Lyons. Mr. Warling, good morning to you. That's set for a formal hearing. If the officer doesn't show in the next 9 minutes, then we'll get you out of here, all right? Let me do this. Who's on the iPhone that doesn't have a name by it? Miss Hernandez? The gentleman in the red and blue plaid shirt. You're on mute, Ms. Hernandez.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. Thank you. El señor de la camisa de cuadritos azul y rojos en un iPhone que no. ¿Cuál es su nombre, por favor?
Eduardo Oviedo. Es que no hablo inglés.
¿Habla inglés?
No.
Okay. Eduardo Oviedo, Your Honor, and he needs an interpreter, and that's the one I have.
Okay. Buenos días.
Buenos días.
Ms. Hernandez, can you state your name for the record and your qualifications, please?
Yes, Your Honor. My name is Emma Hernandez, is CAO Qualified Spanish Interpreter, number 15575.
All right, can you raise your right hand, please? Do you solemnly swear or affirm that you will truly, accurately, and impartially interpret in the matter now before the court not divulge confidential communications, so help you God?
I do, Your Honor.
And do you swear or affirm that to the best of your ability, you will interpret from English to Spanish and Spanish to English?
I do, Your Honor.
Very well. This is the city of Detroit versus Eduardo Rafael Avito Colmenares, case number SP 1527701, counts 1, 2, and 3, and SP 1527761, and SP 153-72291. Appearance for the record, please.
Este es el caso de la ciudad de Detroit contra el señor Eduardo Rafael Oviedo Colmenares, número de caso SP-152-7701, cargos 2 y 3, SP-152-7061 y SP-153-72291. Sus comparecencias, por favor, para que consten en el acta. Señor, su nombre.
Eduardo Oviedo.
Eduardo Oviedo.
Ted Wallace on behalf of of the defendant, Your Honor.
Y Ted Wallace, representando al acusado, su señoría.
All right, today is the date and time set for a show cause. Go ahead, Counselor.
Este es el día y la hora agendada para una audiencia para mostrar su presencia. ¿Cómo desea usted proseguir, señor abogado?
Your Honor, we would ask that you set aside any warrants. Proceed.
Su señoría, nosotros pedimos la revocación de cualquier tipo de orden de detención que haya sido emitida.
All right, I'll give your client a $0 bond or a not guilty plea on his behalf. Based on the nature of the charge, the disregard of officer's signal, the city is not prepared to give an offer on that. So we'll have him set for a trial date.
Está bien, entonces yo le voy a imponer una fianza de $0 a su cliente y voy a introducir en su nombre una declaración de no culpabilidad. Debido a la naturaleza de su cargo, que fue no haber obedecido a una señalización o una orden de un oficial, la fiscalía no está dispuesta a hacer ningún tipo de oferta para este cargo, por lo tanto voy a imponer, les voy a dar una fecha para ir a juicio.
I'm gonna give you a trial date of May the 23rd, 2024 at 9 a.m. And I'm also gonna put you in a breakout room, Mr. Oveda, speaking with Mr. Mr. Wallace, and he can explain things to you and answer any kind of questions you may have, all right?
Está bien, entonces yo le voy a dar una fecha para el juicio del día 23 de mayo a las 9 de la mañana y le voy a mandar a una sala de consulta privada junto con su abogado, el señor Wallace, y la intérprete, para que su abogado le explique ciertas cosas. ¿Está bien?
And if you don't have any further questions after you talk to Mr. Wallace, you don't need to come back. You're just keep in mind, it'll be May the 23rd, 2024 at 9 a.m. and I have your file marked, need a Spanish interpreter.
Y si después de que usted hable en una sala de consulta privada con su abogado y no tiene más preguntas, ya se podría desconectar, no tiene que volver a esta sala general. Y entonces lo veo el día 23 de mayo a las 9 de la mañana para un juicio. Your Honor was May 23rd, 2-3, right?
2-3, sí.
Okay, thank you, gracias. Ok, señor, por favor, vaya, apriete ahí donde dice unirse a sala pequeña o unirse join. Gracias. Ok, I'm going.
Yep.
Attorney Yusuf, good morning to you.
We got it.
Hold on, Attorney Yusuf, good morning to you.
Thank you. Good morning, Your Honor.
Your client is your client is set for a pre-trial, right?
That is correct, Your Honor, at 9 a.m.
Is your client here?
He is here. He is with me.
All right, we can just take it. What do you want to do? Set a trial date or what? The offer is going to be disorderly conduct, $240 fine. We'll put it on the record since we'll call it right now. City of Detroit. You might have to give me a little help on the name. I'm sorry about that.
Sure, it's
A. Garmo.
Yes, Your Honor.
The City of Detroit versus A. Garmo. Number U67793723. Appearance for the record, please.
Thank you and good morning, Your Honor. Tim Yusuf on behalf of Mr. Garmo. Your Honor, I'm going to push this out a little bit so that you can see Mr. Garmo. He is present here with me today.
Very well. Mr. Garmo, can you state your name for the record, please? Good morning to you.
State your name.
Baja Garmo.
Okay, good morning to you. today is the date and time set for a pretrial. What do you want to do, Counselor? You want to go trial or, it's pretty much the offer is going to be pleading as, pleading to admitted count of disorderly conduct, $240 fine, and misdemeanor morality and HIV STD testing, and that offer will remain open.
Is there a way I can speak with the city attorney in this matter? I just wanted to speak with him briefly regarding some of the facts and circumstances surrounding this case.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Now, they may take a little time to come in. We'd call them in. So we're trying to get them in here now. And if you want to speak to them on the day of trial, I'll let you do it pre-trial on that day as well.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. The offer would still stand at the time of trial?
Yes.
Okay. All right. We'd ask that this matter be scheduled for trial at this time.
Let's schedule for trial. How about May the 23rd? How does that look for you?
May the 23rd.
Yeah. In the meantime, you can do the work up till then too.
Absolutely. I'll speak with the city attorney prior to that day.
Yeah, May 23rd at 9 a.m.
That works perfectly.
Have a very good day. Best of luck to you. All right.
Thank you. You do the same, Your Honor. Thank you so much.
Okay, let's go back on the record with Miss Lyons. Miss Lyons, I'll give you an opportunity to speak to Mr. Berry. Mr. Berry, what does your client want to do? Where are we? Are you there? You got to unmute yourself, Mr. Berry.
Apologies, Your Honor. We seek a bench trial. Ms. Lyons. Is that what you do,
Ms. Lyons?
Yes.
That's clear. We'll get some resolution. May 24th, 2024 at 9 a.m., Ms. Lyons, all right? Come back, we'll get this stuff cleared up, all right?
Okay.
All right, have a great day, ma'am. Best of luck to you, okay?
Thank you. You too.
All right, Mr. Dupree, good morning to you.
Morning, Judge. How you doing?
I'm very well. Who's your client?
I've got two up today, Your Honor. Brianna Gray and Danisha Lucci Ferris.
All right. Gray and Lucci Ferris.
Correct.
Is Gray here? Is Brianna Gray here?
I don't see either of them on Zoom right now, Judge. I do need to be.
Here's the officer Shabazz for Lucci Ferris, and Officer Stevens is here as well. All right. So what I'm going to do is I don't have a city attorney. If you want to go and come back, you can. Or if you want to speak to one of the officers, you can do that as well.
No, thank you, Judge. I'll just jump over. I got a couple other courtrooms and return in a bit here, and hopefully one or both of them will have appeared by then. Thank you.
Very well. All right. That gets me down to Garland. Is Garland here?
Yeah, I'm here, Judge. Good morning.
Good morning to you. Let's see. I would like to name that fire tablet. Let me do that first. That fire tablet, I'm gonna ask you to unmute yourself and state your name, sir.
Tyrone Gordon Jr.
Tyrone Gordon Jr.
Yes, sir.
Good morning to you.
Good morning.
All right, let's call that one. City of Detroit versus Tyrone Gordon Jr. Case number SP 1464731. Appearance for the record, please. I mean, state your name. You don't need to interfere. State your name for the record, please.
Tyrone Gordon Jr.
Date and time set for reviewing the matter. Mr. Gordon, you were ordered to pay the money for that illegal dumping. I see you paid that. I don't know how long I said for a sentence, but what were we doing on this? Were we delayed sentence on these? I believe so. Let me check. All right, I'm gonna dismiss the case, all right? We paid, hope we can, we cannot revisit that again, all right?
No doubt, Your Honor. No.
All right, I appreciate that, sir. There's nothing further. Best of luck to you. Have a very good day. Your case is dismissed, all right?
Thank you. You too.
Thank you. All right, Mr. Garland, I'm live, so I'm gonna get you now. Is this Duran Morel Garland?
Yes, sir.
All right, this is the city of Detroit versus Duran Morel Garland, case number SP1081681 and SP1524331. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendants. State your full name, Mr. Garland.
Duran Morel Garland.
Your Honor, for purposes of arraignment, my client would stand mute.
Enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. Give your client a $0 bond. As for the first case, SP 108-16891, we're gonna close that matter out because that matter's been paid. As for the other case, what about insurance? You have proof of insurance, sir?
No, actually, it was my mother's car, so I wasn't aware that she didn't have insurance or it expired. So today's her birthday. She was waiting today so she can renew everything, and the court date fell at 8:45. Her appointment is at 9:30, so I'm not able to have
two things. If you bring some insurance, we can dismiss the case. If you want to set a trial date based on that, you can set a trial date, and what you say is your mother's car. They would have to be able to prove. These tickets I think are not written properly. That if it's your mother's car, then you're not obligated to have insurance on it. As far as the misdemeanor is concerned, I think they can only issue a no proof civil infraction. But we can hash that out on the date of trial, or we can just wait till your mom gets that insurance and bring it in. And you can just show me the insurance.
Well, how soon would she have to come in to show the insurance?
If she can come in as soon as possible, we can close this matter out.
Okay, well, she could come in today.
You just need to bring me. You just need to give me some insurance on that. You can bring it. Show me. Here, wait a minute. Let's do this. Let's dismiss the case. You paid a related civil infraction. How about that?
That'll be perfect.
All right, if there's nothing further, sir, paid related civil infraction. There's nothing further. You have a very good day. Best of luck to you. All right.
Thank you, sir.
Dorsey?
Yeah, for G. 9 o'clock.
I mean, there's plenty of people for G. So,
You want to speak to him? Because I got him on.
no, you've already told me. He probably wants the city. I don't know if the city wants to speak to him, but we'll let them know.
Thank you, Judge.
Mhm. That gets me down. Let's go back on the record. Are we done with, is Mr. Ovita, is he done?
Yes, Your
Yeah,
Honor.
he's done. I just wanted to ask if somebody else needs me. I don't know if Rola Moto Play needs me. I don't know.
Mr. Estrada Alejandro, buenos dias to you, necesito interpreter.
Señor Alejandro, no se le escucha.
Oh, can you hear me now?
Okay,
Sí,
yeah,
no
I can hear
necesita
you.
intérprete.
¿Cómo?
What?
I didn't hear you
Do you
guys.
need an interpreter, sir?
I don't know what that. Yeah, I'm not sure.
You can ask him, Ms. Hernandez.
Señor Alejandro, el señor juez le está preguntando que si necesita intérprete.
No.
No, ¿usted habla inglés?
Sí.
No, he doesn't. He speaks English.
All right. Well, anybody else need an interpreter?
¿Alguien más aquí necesita intérprete? ¿Alguien más que esté conectado necesita intérprete de español?
Yo,
¿Cuál es su nombre, señor?
José de Jesús Gutiérrez Tapia.
José de Jesús Gutiérrez Tapia, your honor.
He said you are.
Gutierrez Tapia.
Sí.
Jose Gutierrez.
Ajá. He needs interpreter.
No. Hope they just let me take this shit down.
Señor José de Jesús Gutiérrez Tapia, ¿necesita intérprete?
Sí.
Yes, José de Jesús Gutiérrez Tapia needs interpreter.
Somebody else is going to have to be quiet. Roderick Lewis is going to have to be quiet. Please.
Thank you, Honor.
Oh, there you go. Wait a minute.
You keep on unmuting yourself. Don't unmute yourself. Because you keep interrupting my court. I'm going to have to put you out if you keep doing it again. Corporal Rule, good morning to you. I don't see you on, who's your defendant? Morning. Who's your defendant? Morning. Officer Corporal Hill, Officer Shabazz, Officer Nelson. Corporal Rule, okay, I see. Mr. Warbling is here. All right. Deja's iPhone.
Yes.
Good morning. What's your last name, ma'am?
Lucci, Luchie.
Okay. This is the city of Detroit versus Deja Lucci, case number SP 139-86421, SP 139-864-3, counts 1 and counts 2, SP 149-6997, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Ms. Lucci.
Deja Marie Lucci.
Your Honor, for purposes of arraignment, my client would stand me.
Here, not guilty, pleading your client's behalf, will give your client a $0 bond. You also SB 11303321, you owe $288 on that you never paid. So we'll address that. The quickest way is to set a trial date if you choose to. I don't know if you have a valid license or not, but I know you.
You have reached 36th District Court Interpreting Service. Sorry, no one's available to take your call at this time. If you will leave.
Is that Ms. Hernandez? All right. So, Ms. Lucci, do you want to set a trial date and just get this taken care of on the date of trial, or do you want to come back for a pre-trial? What would you like to do?
I can set a trial date. It depends on when it is, so I can know I can pay it for sure.
It's going to be May 24th. Pre-trial date will be April the 1st.
Okay, that's perfect.
Which one?
That gives me the one in May, because it gives me time to handle that, get the money, because I recently just had a baby.
Get a valid license.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
May 20th. All right, good luck on that job interview. The trial is going to be May 24th at 9 a.m. If it's nothing further, ma'am, best of luck to you. I'll see you back in the summertime.
Okay, thank you. Have a good day.
All right. Yes. All right. Can we get a city attorney? We're gonna keep on calling, please. I'm gonna go and get back. This is the city of Detroit versus Sonia Green Campbell. Case numbers SP 1469455, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Ted Wallace on behalf of Ms. Green Campbell. Ms. Green Campbell, can you please state your name for the record?
Ms. Green Campbell, can you unmute yourself and state your name for the record?
Thank you so much.
Okay, yes, Sonia Green Campbell.
You're not driving, are you?
I was.
Are you driving now?
I wasn't at first when I got on, but I had to.
I'm asking you a question. Are you driving right now?
No, well, I was. I'm not now.
I'm about to put you out the room because it looks like you're driving to me.
Huh?
It looks like you're driving to me. Andrea Lamar Green, your matter is set for trial. We will allow the officer a half-hour grace period. Haywood Berry is here. We got to wait on the city attorney. Let's get Mr. Gutierrez out of here as well. All right, and Ms. Hernandez. Can I get Jesus Gutierrez summary, please?
Jose.
I got Green Campbell just read. You got it. Okay.
All right, City of Detroit versus Jesus Gutierrez. Case numbers SP 1309582, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1309588, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1526405, counts 1, 2, and 3. and SP 1526410, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Ted Wallace on behalf of Mr. Gutierrez.
Yeah.
Este es el caso del señor de la ciudad de Detroit contra el señor José Jesús Gutiérrez Tapia, caso número SP 130-9582, cargos 1 y 2, SP 130-9588, cargos 1 y 2, SP 526-4051, cargos 2 y 3, y SP 1260. Sus comparecencias, por favor, para que conste en el acta. El señor Ted Wallace, representando al acusado. Señor, diga su nombre completo para que conste en el acta.
José de Jesús Gutiérrez Tapia.
José de Jesús Gutiérrez Tapia.
Based on the number of charges that it is, Mr. Wallace, I'm going to put you in a breakout room to have a conversation with Mr. Jesus Tapia, and you can find out how he wants to proceed. If he wants me to get him an offer today, then we'll have to wait to see the attorney. If he wants me to set a trial date and deal with it all on the day of trial, we can do that as well.
Your Honor, I only see 3 charges on here for Jose.
Hold on. Let her interpret, please.
Debido a la naturaleza y a la cantidad de cargos, yo me voy a ponerlo a usted, señor Wallace, con su representado en una sala de consulta privada para que usted pueda hablar con él al respecto y ver entonces qué quieren hacer. Si quiere hablar con el procurador, tendremos que esperar porque todavía no tenemos un procurador aquí de la ciudad, y si quiere ponerlo para una audiencia posterior o un juicio, igualmente se puede arreglar con eso. Por favor, espere para que la intérprete interprete. Ya lo hizo. Okay, Your Honor, thank you.
Your Honor, so I only on my calendar this is for Jose Gutierrez. You were saying Jesus. I only see 3 charges. They're all documents. What are the other 3?
Su señoría, yo tengo aquí solamente tres cargos en el documento, y es para José Gutiérrez. No veo ningún José de Jesús.
The other 3 are coming up as improper license, no insurance misdemeanor, he has some civil infractions: failure to yield right of way, no plate civil infractions, failure to stop civil infractions, improper equipment, and no proof of insurance civil infraction.
Tiene, que no tiene licencia, no tiene seguro como delito menor, tiene otras infracciones civiles como no haber cedido el paso, no tener placas, no tiene seguro, desobedecer una orden, hacer una cruce inapropiado, todos infracciones civiles.
Okay. Then let's go to a breakout room. I'll discuss it with him.
Ok, vamos entonces a una sala de consulta privada para entonces discutir eso con él. Señor, cuando aparezca el llamado en su pantalla, por favor apriete unirse a join. ¿Lo ve? Can you see it?
No.
Ya se lo van a mandar. El juez se lo va a mandar.
You still have time. You still have time.
Corporal Spidell, good morning to you. Who's your defendant?
Good morning, sir. DeAndre McGee or G?
Okay, I see. Yep. All right.
It's DeAndre G.
Okay, good morning to you, ma'am. All right, I'm gonna put you in a breakout. We're waiting on the city attorney to show up.
Okay.
Your Honor, did you send them to the
Yeah, he
breakout
said they're in
room?
there waiting. They're in there. Mr. Wallace, he's in there. Ms. Hernandez, he's in there.
How can I go? I don't see the invitation for me.
You used to have the same invitation, go to the more button or something down there.
No, I don't. Show chat previews, record, join breakout room. Okay, I got it, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right. Let's pass that matter. Let's go on. Andrea Green. Oh, that's the one that we're waiting on a trial. Did you call this? Did you call the
City attorney.
city attorney?
Yes. Is that a state ticket? That's a state.
And then we got Lucy Garcia. We're waiting on a trial. Is Lucy Garcia, is their officer here? Where are the trial? Good morning. We just calling for you.
Yep, sorry, I just finished up Judge Holmes. I can help.
All right, we need you online. I can get you the files of the people that are here.
If there's any major one, yeah, I'll take the file. Otherwise, I'll just hop on. I'll
Yeah,
dock
I
it.
think Lucy Garcia is one state ticket. I think the state attorney was here and I forgot to acknowledge. And now they're gone. The trooper, I haven't seen the trooper anyway. So the trooper has about 5 more minutes. All right.
Got it.
For Lucy Garcia, that doesn't involve you. G, she has a trial and she's got a host of officers here. So that one
It's a house counsel or routine.
is a house counsel. Then we have next is Green, Andrea Lamar Green. And I think there's an officer here there. That's Officer Hazelberry. And then Lucy Ferris is here. I think Lucy Ferris is represented by Dupree. So we'll put that aside. Dupree, Ferris. Warbling has that client.
I got Warbling client ticket.
Christopher Glenn, is Christopher Glenn here? No, not yet. And that seems like, then we have Alejandro Estrada is here. Okay. I don't know if that officer is showed or not. That's an allowance, the Drano. I don't see the Drano yet. Drano. Any other officers here that I haven't spoken with yet? Unmute yourself if you're an officer. Yeah, this is just an allowance, so that would be the same 240 dismiss upon payment.
Yep.
If the officer shows.
And that sounds good to me. Yep.
And then that seems like this one is very Warbling's client is a civil infraction. I just put him in the breakout room with the officer unless you want to talk to the officer.
No, I don't need to.
The officer can, it's a speeding, no,
disregard. It's for a formal hearing today?
It's for formal hearing. That was, the officer did show. So essentially that's, you have the ones.
So the 2 that I got plus the 1 Green Campbell, and just to see if we can get the plea or responsible on the avoid the formal for Green Campbell. Okay, I'm gonna hop on Zoom, and then yeah, if you just wanna, I'll just join a breakout room where all I see the attorneys and then the officers and vice versa.
Okay, very well. And I'll put you in, I'll give you host capabilities.
Thanks, Your Honor.
Who's that?
What just happened? It's a formal hearing.
Oh, I don't see that.
I thought you had printed it because I got it highlighted.
Here's the APA here.
I highlighted that I gave it to you, so, but I'll hold on to you.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's go ahead and let's continue on. Go through these, wait for this. All right, Miss Green Campbell, unmute yourself, please.
Hi, how you doing?
All right, we're already starting off not in a good manner because
I know.
I asked you whether you were driving, and I believe fully that you were driving, and you told me that you weren't.
I said I was, but I'm not now. I was pulling in.
Not
to the
now,
light.
yeah, not now. But when I asked you, you were.
I apologize. I was pulling into my job. I do apologize. But I was waiting so long.
I didn't ask you where you were going or what you were pulling into. I asked you one simple question, and you chose to tell me something that wasn't true.
That's true. My apology.
City of Detroit versus Sonia Letice Green Campbell, case number SP 1469455, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant, state your full name, Ms. Green Campbell.
Sonia Letice Green Campbell.
All right, today is the date and time set for a pretrial. You got this failure to secure passenger twice and a no proof of insurance. Pay one of these failure to secure passengers $120. We'll dismiss the other 2 cases. Now you have an absolute right to a trial if you want. I can let you speak to Mr. Berry in the breakout room if you want to talk to a lawyer about it.
Yeah, because I have my insurance on my car. I had it then. I feel like I mean I could talk to the attorney because like we could take
talk to the
trial.
attorney. Talk to the attorney because you're already starting to say something that you might want to speak to him first.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Join the breakout room, please.
Hey, thank you.
Mr. Warbling, you there?
I'm here, Judge.
Are you ready?
We're ready, Judge.
This officer, who's the officer that wrote?
It's Corporal Rule. I did have a discussion with him.
Is Corporal Rule here?
He was in the breakout room. I don't know if he left, but he gave me the go ahead.
This is the city of Detroit versus John Janae. Give me the correct pronunciation, please.
Judge, I might not be pronouncing it correctly, but I just know him by Ginaj.
All right. Ginaj, case number SP 1518949.
You went
Judge
out.
Ben Werbling, P64 889 on behalf of the defendant.
It's a date time set for a trial. I got Corporal Rule marked as appeared. That for purposes of your client's presence, Counselor.
Judge, if I could waive his presence, it's a formal hearing, and I do have the authority to resolve this on his behalf.
All right, based on that, I'm going to grant the motion to waive his presence. You're a retained counsel, and you have the authority to enter into the agreement on his behalf. What's the agreement going to be?
Judge, Corporal Rule is gracious enough to agree to amending this matter to impeding traffic.
Relate to the base of the ticket as an accurate factual basis for that responsible plea, Counselor?
Yes, I do, Judge.
Stipulate the probable cause. Oh, well, there's no dismissal or anything. I'll find your client responsible for the admitted count of blocking traffic, $175, paid by February 20 of 2024. All right.
Thank you very much, Judge.
Have a great day. Best of luck to you. See you soon.
You too, Judge, and you have a great week. Thanks. See you soon.
Good night. Counselor, APA Waringa, good morning to you.
Good morning, Judge.
I had a state attorney in here for, I don't know if you had an opportunity to speak with that attorney or not.
I have not.
You have not. I strike that. I had a state trooper in here. And now the state trooper has not, doesn't seem to be here.
Okay.
So that's why we called you in. I don't know if there's any other state matters right now or not.
All right. Well, I'll stick around so if he gets back in, and also commend you on the good pronunciation. I can't even pronounce pronunciation of my name, my last name.
You like? I've been working on those. I've been working on it. So.
All right. I'll stick around, Judge. I'll just be waiting to see if he comes back in.
All right. Very well. All right. Let's go back on the record. Are we ready on Miss Green Campbell?
No, we're not, because for one, no, we're not, Your Honor. First of all, we get into the breakout room. I'm telling him the situation, that's the reason why I'm here at court. He's calling at me like he don't care. He don't care, like that's talking about we're not about to go on no long story. My thing is, you're my attorney. If I'm telling you what's going on, let me tell you. Because they did it, first of all, they pulled me over for no reason. You feel me? They blocked me in, and I'm trying to tell this young man.
I don't.
Okay, but let me tell. Okay, but let me.
Feel.
Okay, but can I get another attorney, because I don't feel him. You came off on me on the wrong end. Like I'm not no disrespectful person. I'm 50 years old. I have 16 grandkids. I'm not out here riding around joy riding. I'm feared for my life. So I got out the way of a gunfight. But for you to be on here telling me you don't care, that's not me. You don't care about my life. I've been through hell since then. I don't have nowhere to stay. I'm here and there.
Hold on a second, Miss Green Campbell. Hold on a second, Miss Green Campbell. Please. All right. You're not even gonna listen. You're not even gonna stop and let me say anything.
I'm sorry. I've been through hell. I lost my child. I lost my brother. I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'm trying to be normal. I apologize. Go ahead.
All right, listen, Miss Green Campbell. Let me say this. I don't want you to make too big of a deal of this. You've already told me that you have valid insurance, okay? I haven't even asked you to see that documentation. I'm accepting your representation. I was offering you one count of failure to secure passenger. Okay, so.
Okay.
I don't know what was said in the breakout room by you and Mr. Berry. I do understand that the attorneys sometimes want to get straight to the issue at hand, which is failure to secure, not having a seatbelt on.
Well,
wait a minute, don't say anything.
I sent you a chat, Your Honor, when you get a chance.
You know, so I didn't get it. Okay, so based on what I got in the chat, I wanted to know if you want to speak with Mr. Patel to see if you can talk to somebody about your living situation. You want to do that?
Yes.
Okay, so let's sit tight. We'll get you, we've already called for Mr. Giles. I'm gonna get you in, when they come on in, hopefully they get in here soon. We'll get you in the
I'm sorry.
I understand. I know you're going through a lot, all right? So let's deal with the major issue, okay?
Okay.
I just got a call back from Mr. Patel. He indicates Mr. Giles, that you're following an action plan. I'm gonna have him come down. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Giles. Mr. Giles, I've got an email from Mr. Patel. Or did I ever call Giles's case? I don't think I ever called your case, did I?
Yes.
Yeah.
I believe you did, Your Honor.
Yeah, I did. All right. Where is this file then? Okay, here it is. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Giles. I got an email address saying that you are following the action plan. And they have you going through some more backup things, and they want to set it aside for another 60 days. And it probably won't take that long, but we'll give that time for you. And I'm going to tell you, I've seen it work. So I know sometimes you go through these long delays and you're not seeing any instant results, but I have seen it work. I would not be calling them in if the program did not work. And I've seen success stories and very good success stories. So I'm asking you to follow the plan and continue to follow the plan. I do realize that this is probably one of the most trying times in your life, and I am going to be praying for you for that. And I just ask you to stick with the plan.
Okay.
So I'm going to set a pretrial for you, Mr. Giles, for April the 5th, 2024 at 8:30, and give you more time to put that in effect based on what your attorney has sent me. And again, I'm going to be praying. I hope you stick in there. And I'm sure, like I say, it's if you continue on and you continue to push through, there is going to be light at the end of the tunnel. I know that might be hard to see right now, but we all go through difficult times and we all have to push along. And in this situation, I do realize that this may be more difficult than probably what you've ever been through, but it will happen for you. All right.
All right. Thank you so much.
Not you yet, Miss. I'm not done with you, Mr. Green Campbell. But you still hold on. I'm going to get you in with Mr. But I'm talking about Mr. Giles. All right, Mr. Giles, unmute yourself, please.
Yes.
All right. So I won't keep you any longer. I'll just, like I say, I'll be praying for you. All right. April the 5th.
Yes, thank you. April 5th. And Happy New Year.
Yes. A Happy New Year to you as well. Thank you. All right, Ms. Green Campbell, you sit tight. They should be in here soon, and we'll get you to speak with them, okay?
Please.
All right, are we ready on Gutierrez?
Yes, Your Honor.
Let's go back on the record with Mr. Jose Gutierrez. Giving you an opportunity, sir, to speak with Mr. Wallace in the breakout room. Mr. Wallace, what does your client plan to do with these tickets?
Your Honor, Mr. Gutierrez has
Hold on, Mr. Wallace.
Oh, sorry.
You're doing a great job earlier.
Thank you. Volvamos al caso del señor Gutiérrez para que conste en el acta. Señor Gutiérrez, yo le di oportunidad de que hablara en una sala de consulta privada con su abogado, el señor Wallace. Señor Wallace, ¿qué desea hacer su representado?
Your Honor, Mr. Gutierrez has some appointments scheduled for May 31st, which will enable him to get documents that would be necessary for compliance. And therefore, we're asking for a pretrial date sometime after May 31st.
Su señoría, el señor Gutiérrez tiene una cita el día 31 de mayo que le permitirá eventualmente poder obtener todos los documentos que él necesite. Por lo tanto, estamos pidiendo a su señoría que nos dé una fecha para una consulta previa al juicio posterior al 31 de mayo, si es posible.
All right, that seems, what about a trial date? Are we trying to set up something after May 31st to see where we're at as far as documents, I'm imagining, or
Yes,
why so far out?
In order to get some, he has a meeting, an immigration meeting, which will enable, at that meeting, he anticipates being able to acquire a license and therefore the other documentation he needs for some of these matters. I do realize that there are some civil infractions included in the charges, and but in order to eliminate some of the documents charges, he would need to wait until he could have this immigration meeting.
Pero ¿qué quiere hacer él? ¿Qué tal si vamos, si necesitamos también una fecha para un juicio? No, su señoría, es que nosotros estamos al tanto de que él tiene unos cargos que son civiles y queremos ver si él puede entonces obtener su licencia y toda su documentación requerida para entonces poder disponer de los cargos civiles.
I'll set a pretrial date for June the 3rd at 8:30 a.m. and I'll mark the file need Spanish interpreter.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Yo voy entonces a poner una fecha para una consulta previa al juicio del 3 de junio del 2024 a las 8:30 de la mañana. Por Zoom con este mismo número de conexión, señor. Y voy a poner aquí que el señor necesita un intérprete. Muchísimas gracias, su señoría.
All right, any other questions, sir?
¿Está bien? ¿Tiene alguna pregunta, señor?
No, todo está bien.
No, everything is okay.
3 de junio, ¿dijo?
¿Perdón?
3 de julio.
¿Perdón?
Dijo el 3 de julio.
Junio. Did you
Junio,
say
ok.
July 3rd? June. June 3rd.
All
Right,
right.
John?
June 3rd.
Junio 3, ¿correcto, señoría? Sí, junio 3.
Ok.
Ok.
8:30.
A las
8:30.
8:30.
Ok,
8:30.
muy bien.
Ok, very good.
Have a great day, sir.
Señor, que tenga excelente día. Puede desconectarse.
Muchísimas gracias.
Thank you very much, very much.
This is the city of Detroit. I'm Ms. Hernandez. Thank you very much. I don't know if we need any more, but if we do, we'll definitely call you back if you're going to be available.
Thank you, Your Honor. We'll be here. Thank you very much. Have a good day. Nice to see you. Nice to meet you, Mr. Wallace.
Yeah.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye,
You
Mrs.
too,
Sila.
bye.
Mrs. Sila. Bye-bye. Ciao.
Thank you, Your Honor. I'm sorry, Madam
Bye-bye.
Hernandez.
Bye-bye. Nice to see you too. Ciao.
This is the state of Michigan versus Lucy Garcia, case number SX399-13341. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Ms. Lucy Garcia.
Lucy Garcia, you gotta unmute yourself. Press *6 to unmute yourself, please. Ms. Lucy Garcia, press *6 to unmute yourself. Mr. Myringa, can you put your appearance on the record, please?
Good morning, Judge Alex Wang on behalf of the people, P number P86590.
Today is the date and time set for a formal hearing. Ms. Garcia is muted, and I spoke with her. Is there a Trooper Christopher Hardaway? Trooper Christopher Hardaway. I have not seen that trooper join the breakout room, nor do I hear that trooper by calling his name, and it's now 9:49. That trooper was supposed to be here at 9 o'clock. I give the officers a half-hour grace period, and I do not have an officer, so go ahead, Counsel.
The motion is for dismissal, Your Honor.
I'm going to grant that motion. 2024, no officer. So that's one down. I don't know if there's anyone else that we needed you for. I think that was the one I called in for, but there was another trooper in here earlier, but that trooper has since left. So if it's nothing further, you're free to leave and or you're free to stay. And we will call you back in if we need you.
Yes, Judge. I gotta go to different courtrooms, of course, but if I gotta come back in, I'll zoom in.
Thank you so much. Ms. Garcia?
Yes,
Can you state your name for the record, please?
Lucy Garcia.
All right, did you hear all of that?
Yes, I didn't know if you were speaking to me.
Yeah, we're dismissing your case for no officer.
Oh, thank you, thank you, Lord. Thank you, Judge. And I will pay the $50 for the ticket.
I'll waive that fee.
Oh, thank you.
All right. Have a very good day, ma'am.
You have a very blessed day and Happy New Year's.
Happy New Year to you as well.
Thank you. I can hang up now?
You may.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Corporal Rule, good morning to you. I marked your file as a peer. I thought I didn't see you down there, and then Mr. Warbling told me you guys worked it out for a block of traffic, right?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
All right. So I marked your file as a peer. Always good to see you. Have a very good day, and be safe out there, all right?
Thank you, and you as well.
Thank you. All right. Let's get Green. Andrea Green. Mr. Hill, did you ever work anything out for get an offer for Mr. Green? Or is that Mr. or Mrs. Green?
It looks like Andrea, but it seems like it's a male that's here for.
Yeah.
I haven't spoke to House Counsel on that one, but I did speak to the officer, so I think we can resolve it. I'm not sure.
All right, what offer do we have for Mr. Green?
Well, what we were hoping to do is see whether or not he did get the annual inspection. This is a truck driver ticket, whether or not he got the annual inspection and whether or not he did do the MDOT safety inspection. If we had that paperwork, we were comfortable with the dismissal. If not, the offer was a little different.
All right. Do you hear that, Mr. Green?
Yes, sir. I do have both.
Is it possible to
hold
hold
the
up?
case? Yeah. Let's call the case, and then we will get that documentation ready. This is the City of Detroit versus Andrea Lamar Green, case number SP 147-25951, SP 147-2636, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Oh, that's Barry.
Oh, good.
On behalf of the defendant, state your full name, Mr. Green.
Andrea Lamar Green.
And
all right,
Alex,
today is the date and time set for a trial. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
I was just going to say Alex Hill on behalf of the city, P76961, Your Honor.
Hey, Hayward, good morning to you. Corporal Hayward, good morning to you.
Good morning, Your Honor.
All right, put your state your name for the record from Mr. Green, please.
Corporal Hayward, badge 1004, Detroit Police Department.
Right. Let's see. You indicated, Mr. Green, that you have some documentation that you can present to city attorney's office. See what you have, please. Where'd he go?
He's here, closer, sir.
I don't see it at all. Do you see it?
Top of the screen and on my screen. There.
Can anybody else see it? I don't see him at all.
Thank you for reminding. Put your phones up. Everybody put their phones up.
I can spotlight it, Your Honor.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Certification was successfully processed. Is that what you're looking for?
It is, Your Honor. However, I would note that he did obtain this 3 days after the ticket, and the officer did want us to verify it was valid on the date in question. So we do really appreciate that he's got it and everything's licensed. Let's see.
Okay, that's what I was looking for, that right there.
So the inspection had been done timely. It looks like, yep. So, and did you, sir, receive a couple other civil infractions? Have you paid any fines on this ticket that you've got?
No, I haven't.
All set for trial. Improper inspection decal, no MDOT inspection, and MTR carrier. Are we in compliance now?
Yes.
I guess I'm asking Officer Hayward.
Well, as far as the annual inspection, I couldn't see the date on it, but if someone else saw the date, you said it was
He's gonna hold it again. So the date is May 1st, 2023.
Yeah. That means
okay.
It's good, Your Honor.
That's it. He's in compliance with that. The medical certification, did he get that?
That's the one, Your Honor, that might be 3 days after the date of the ticket. So if you look at that, you'll see it's June 23rd. The ticket was issued June 20th. So the issue that we had, Your Honor, is there were 3 separate civil infractions that do not appear on the docket. We thought that those may have been in default. I don't know if it's possible for your clerk to check this individual's name and confirm that he has those tickets. If that's the case, we're still comfortable dismissing. If that's not the case, what we wanted to offer was the plea to the 1 civil infraction today.
What's your date of birth, Mr. Green?
9/27/67.
Okay, that's not him. All right, I don't see anything in his name that's open. I see just these 3 matters.
So I'm not sure if Mr. Berry would want a quick breakout room with this defendant just to make sure the offer then is to the civil infraction count, the no annual inspection. Even though he did have that document, it's the misdemeanor document that's a little late, but we would still make the offer for that civil infraction just to avoid the misdemeanor. But that is the offer for today.
No annual inspection decal?
Correct.
And what does that, was that a point ticket?
No.
It should just be a fine.
Does that abstract?
That I'm not sure of. It shouldn't, but I'm not sure.
And I mean, Your Honor, if we're comfortable amending that to a blockading just to avoid any sort of issues with his license going forward, because we know that one wouldn't.
I don't think that you can amend these commercial tickets to blockading. I don't think. Can you? Am I correct on that, Ms. Mathis?
I believe actually you probably are, Your Honor.
On those commercial tickets, I don't think you can amend them to blocking traffic, can you?
No, I think it's waste utility vehicle.
That's a point ticket. So no annual. I'm just going to trying to make sure that Mr. Green understands the repercussions, if any, behind taking the deal, because I know he's a commercial driver and that's how he makes his living.
Yes, I don't think there's any points for no decal. Just a fine.
Are you comfortable with taking the city's offer on that?
Yes.
$205 it says here. You see
Okay,
if that's got any late fees or anything attached to it. I can if it does, I can get you back down to the original cost of the ticket. That's just $205.
Okay, I'm satisfied with that.
Want to take the deal?
Yes.
Stipulate to the face of the ticket as an act of factual basis for that responsible plea counselor on your client's behalf.
So stipulated, Your Honor.
Stipulate the probable cause for the dismissal of the other matters.
Yes, Your Honor, still stipulated.
All right, find your client responsible as charged to the no decal. $205 is the fine, and we'll dismiss the other matters. When can you pay it?
I can pay it right away. I mean, would I have to come down and pay it?
You can pay it, come down to the courthouse and pay it, or you can pay it at any DivDat kiosk in the city of Detroit. I'm told you can upload those DivDat app to your phone. Those are the two best ways I can tell you to pay it, sir. It'll go instantly then, and we'll close the matter up.
Okay. All right, I'll get it paid. Can you just
I'm
give me?
gonna give you until next week. 7 days is good?
Yes, that's fine.
Give you till February 12th, 2024 to pay that. It's nothing further. Be safe out there. Have a very good day. Corporal Haywood, good to see you. Be safe out there as well. Thank you.
Good seeing you also, Honor. One quick question. As far as the other tickets, are those just dismissed or?
Dismissed.
Okay, the other ones are dismissed. Okay. Okay, thank you.
Let me say this, Corporal Haywood. I've already spoken to, I hope that your colleague, Croxton had passed on the, thank you. That's an awesome display of what you guys did for my mom.
Oh, it was our honor, Your Honor.
Oh man, it was awesome. I just I can't say how much I appreciate y'all for that. All right.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. All right, let's go. I'm good. All right. Have a great day, both of you guys. Mr. Green, be good. All right.
All right, take care, Your Honor.
All right, you too. I gotta say for my mom's funeral, the Wayne County Sheriff and Detroit Police, they led us all the way to the cemetery, almost like the president. I couldn't believe it. It just was just something that was very, very, very touching to me and my family. And it's been a very difficult time, and they just came out in full force for us. So I appreciate that. All right. Who is iPhone Pam Along? iPhone Pam Along. I'm gonna ask you to unmute yourself and start your camera, please.
Okay.
Morning to you, ma'am. What's your name, please?
Yeah, hold on. I'm doing that. Okay. Oh, my condolences for you, Your Honor.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And what is your name?
Pamela Long.
Oh, that makes it easy. Pamela Bay Long?
Pamela B. Long. B-E-A.
B. Long. Okay, there we go. All right. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Right. I'm gonna get Mr. Lindsay out of here as well, right after Mrs. Long. This is the city of Detroit versus Pamela B. Long. Case number SP1522779. Counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Ted Wallace on behalf of Ms. Long.
All right, we'll get you to it, Mr. Bear. Today is the date and time set for a pretrial. Ms. Long, do you have valid license and plates for this vehicle,
No,
ma'am?
what? I've got valid plates, Your Honor. I can't pay that ticket until Wednesday with Oak Park. I went up there, but I thought it was 187. It was 252, and I just didn't have enough. So I can't pay that until Wednesday. But I have valid insurance.
And the ticket is, did you take the better driver's course?
No, you know what? I didn't know who to contact. I didn't talk to the attorney after that. So no, I didn't. Do I have to take that, Your Honor?
I'm gonna put the course in the chat. I'm gonna give you an opportunity to settle up. You sound like you've been doing the necessary work and you know it needs to be done. So and it's just a really kind of a money issue. So I'm gonna give you an opportunity to get the course taken, get the license straightened out, and then we'll come back with now you don't have to take the course, but the course will probably put you in a better situation as far as the points are concerned. I'm gonna put the course information in the chat.
Okay. Thank you.
All right, you know how to take a screenshot of that chat?
Yep, I'm doing it now.
I'm gonna give you until.
Okay, I got it.
I'm gonna give you until my brother's birthday on April the 1st, April Fool's Day. Just don't come in with an April Fool's joke.
Oh, wow. Okay.
All right. This long, if it's nothing further, April the 1st be your next court date. I wish you the best of luck in getting that stuff taken care of, all right?
Thank you very much. You have a great day.
You as well. This is the city of Detroit versus Edward Lindsay III. Case number SP 133469291. State your name for the record, Mr. Lindsay.
Edward Lindsay.
All right, today is the date and time set for a review. Let me look at this. First of all, you haven't paid anything, but let me see why it's got so much on there. Scheduled for a trial on 2/7. Oh, that's 2023. 12-month delayed sentence.
Yes, sir.
Why was it 750? I didn't find you 750 for this. You max of 500.
I can't really remember why I had to pay that amount, man. I don't remember, seriously. It's been a couple years now, but that's what I can.
You haven't paid it, and you haven't paid a dime anyway.
I haven't.
Not one dime. And just like you said, it's been a couple of years.
It was never a fee that I remembered at all. When the incident first occurred, I think I ended up paying the $750. I have the receipts somewhere, but I remember when I spoke with you last year on 7th, you told me to just come back in and show you that I had paid whatever the $750. It was a little bit more than that, I believe, though. And
here's the deal. Here's the deal.
Yes,
here's
sir.
The deal. I don't what happens with these cases is, and this is just how it goes, when you get this illegal dumping ticket, you get a civil case, which is probably what you're showing me that you paid. And that's in the 750 plus amount, but also you got a criminal case, which you're here for today, and you pled guilty to it. You pled guilty to it on February the 7th, 2023, and it says 750. I only fine. The maximum I can fine you is $500. So what I will do is I'll adjust this to the $500 fine. And I do that. You may.
So when I did come and you never said anything about a fine or anything. You just told me to come back this particular day. You told me not to miss this day. You said a year later. It was actually 1 year. You never said anything about a fine. So I mean, if you said anything about a fine, I would have been paid it, man. You know.
All right.
You never said.
What we're going to do now is we're going to pull the transcript of February 7th, 2023. And if I said it, then I really spoke in error. But if I said it, I'm gonna have to go with what I said.
Yes, sir.
And you'll get but if I said 500, I want the 500, and you indicated that you said you would have paid it. So I'm not gonna say who's right and who's wrong. We'll just go with the transcript, and we got to give Ms. Williams Law an opportunity to review it. Okay. Ms. Williams Law.
Yes, Your Honor.
How long will it take you? I see it February 7th, 2023. I do see 12-month delayed sentence. And it says $750 was the sentence. I know that's not correct because I only sentenced 500 for these. Can we review that transcript?
It may take a moment. Are you trying to have it in today?
No.
Oh,
I wasn't gonna do that.
Okay, then absolutely. I just need to go through the notes. It may take a day or a couple of days. I mean, when are you want to have them come back?
Come back. Is 1 week good for you, Miss Williams? It's up to you. You tell me.
That's
I know
fine,
Mr. Lindsay, he's not in a rush to pay 500 if he has to, and he can wait if it's going to get closed out with nothing. I'm sure he doesn't mind waiting a little bit, right, Mr. Lindsay?
No, sir, I don't.
1 week is fine, Your Honor. And the date was February 7th, 2023.
February 7th, yes.
Okay.
February 7th, 2023, and that's Edward Lindsay III. So I'm going to have him back for review on February 12th, 2024 at 8:25 a.m. All right. All right. I'll just mark reviewing transcript. All right. If there's nothing further, sir, have a very good day. Best of luck to you, okay?
All right, you too. Be blessed, man.
All right, you too. Okay. Mr. Dupree, you have some officers here. You can also speak with Mr. Hill, and you guys can discuss your cases, and we'll move on like that. All right.
Appreciate that, Judge. Did you know if either of my clients have checked in?
What are your clients' names again?
Brianna Gray.
Brianna Gray is here.
And then Denisha Lucci Ferris.
But Brianna Gray is not set for trial, though.
Yeah, I don't know why the officer's here.
Lucci Ferris is here.
Could I possibly go into a breakout room to talk to the two of them? Or each of them individually, actually?
All right, hold on, let me do this. Miss Green, Campbell, are you still here with us? Yes. We'll put you in a breakout room. Good morning, Attorney Wright. I need you to speak with Miss Green Campbell, okay, Attorney Wright?
Yes. Hi, Miss Green Campbell.
All right, join the room, let them have a conversation. Now, where is Lucci Ferris? What device are you on? I thought Lucci Ferris was here. Maybe I'm wrong.
We had a Lucci, but it was not Lucci Ferris, and it was a
Yes.
Deja.
Right. Thank you. Okay, so I don't know where Lucci Ferris is, and Brianna Gray is you can still speak to if you want, you can still speak to Mr. Hill and see if you can get an offer on Brianna Gray.
I think he stepped out. Could I just be thrown in with Miss Gray by any chance? I haven't spoken to her yet. We've been playing phone tag for a couple weeks.
Are you Brianna Janae Gray?
Let me check. Yeah, Brianna Janae
I don't
Gray.
see her here now either. But she was. Didn't she say her name, Brianna Gray? I thought for sure she said her name. All right, I don't see her here either.
She had texted me she was. I don't know where she went. I'll try to figure that out, Judge.
She was. I thought she said she was here. I remember her saying that. Let's see. Yeah, I wrote her name down here. She was here. I don't know if she lost reception or what happened. So find out. Now let's get to Carla Seeley. Carla Seeley. Ask you to unmute yourself. Turn your camera on, please. Good morning to you, ma'am.
Hi. Good morning.
What is your name?
Honestly.
Seeley? Are you? I don't know if you're in the right. Let's see.
Does she under 835 Robert Seeley Carla?
Oh. 835.
Second page.
Okay, Roberts. All right. The city of Detroit. Versus Seeley Carla. Camille Roberts. Case number SP14888914, counts 2 and counts 3, SP14893691. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Ms. Roberts.
I'm Camille Roberts here.
All right, today is the date and time set for a pretrial. Do you have valid insurance and plates on this vehicle, ma'am?
No.
I guess the offer would be pleading to the improper. Do you have a vehicle?
Yes.
What, are you gonna get insurance on the vehicle?
Yeah, it's something going on in another city right now, just where I can't get a valid driver's license. It's still suspended instead of being restricted, so I can't get insurance unless I have a valid license.
How long are you gonna take to get that?
My court date for another city is the 22nd of February, so it should be handled after that.
Well, I can give you an offer today. That would be pleading to the amended count of improper plate for the no insurance, $240 fine, does not abstract to the Secretary of State, therefore it doesn't carry any points. Or I can give you an opportunity to get valid registration and insurance. You come back for this driving in an unsafe manner, we'll give you a blocking traffic $175. That doesn't abstract or it doesn't carry any points either. or you have an absolute right to a trial. Let me put you in a breakout room with Mr. Berry and speak with him, and you can let us know what you want to do when you come out. All right, Ms. Sealy?
Okay, thank you.
Join the room, please. Right. Linton, Keith Linton.
Yes, I'm here, Your Honor.
All right, City of Detroit, good morning to you. City of Detroit versus Keith Linton, case numbers SP 1412182, strike that. SP 1412183, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1501295, counts 1, 2, and 3. And SP 150129991. Appearance for the record, please.
Yes, sir. My name is Keith Linton.
Today is the date and time set for a pre-trial. Do you have valid license, registration, and insurance, sir?
I do, sir.
Run his driver's license, please. Let's see some valid insurance and registration, please.
Here go the valid insurance right here.
You have to turn the background off in order for me to see it.
Oh, okay. Hold on one second. Hold on one second. Oh, crap. All right, can you see me now?
Yeah, I can see you. The background is just prevents me from seeing the other documents that you have. Let's see what he has. All right, let me see. Hold it up straight there and slide it. Wait a minute. Don't do anything yet. 2024, I see that it's kind of blurry. Slide it over a little bit to your left. You gotta hold it still. Back it up a little bit. Back it up like that. Back it up straight like that.
Can you see it?
Name is the insurance in.
It's in my lady name, Candace Clark.
All right, so how is that insurance for you? It's a 2017 Audi, so okay. I'm satisfied with that. Let's see the plates.
Okay, here go the plates.
Over a little bit, please, to your left. Your left.
Oh, okay.
Satisfied with that. Mr. Hill, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here, Your Honor, and looks great.
I haven't got the license yet, but you can put that down now, sir. The license is valid as well. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 charges, all of them documents. 2 counts of expired plate, civil infraction, 1 count of no proof of insurance, civil infraction, 1 unregistered untitled misdemeanor, 1 no insurance misdemeanor, and 1 driving a license suspended misdemeanor. What would the city offer him? He's got all the documentation now.
We would move to dismiss these matters for compliance, Your Honor.
This provided valid documents. Very well. I'm glad you took advantage of the opportunity of paying that reinstatement fee, sir, and that's what you get for dismissal. We'll dismiss the matters. If there's nothing further, have a very good day. Best of luck to you. All right.
Your Honor, I did have a issue that kind of got me into this pickle to begin with. I had got a ticket in February of 2023, and I had valid insurance then. And what ended up happening was I got a divorce and moved, and they sent the ticket to my old house. So I had missed my court date, but I had emailed them because I knew it'd take about 21 days to get the information. And so there was a lot of back and forth, but I had insurance for that too. And when I paid my reinstatement fee, they said that I owed 36th District $291, and I was trying to get that issue taken care of as well.
It's already taken care of, sir.
Oh, okay. Thank you. I appreciate you. I didn't know if it was included.
Best of luck to you. Have a very good day.
All right. I appreciate you.
All right. All right. Let's go back on the record with Ms. Green Campbell. Ms. Green Campbell, giving you an opportunity. Mr. Wright, can you put your appearance on the record, please?
Absolutely. Good morning, Your Honor. And a late Happy New Year. I don't believe I've seen you yet this year.
Very good. Happy New Year to you.
Thank you. Brandon Wright, P86335 from Street Democracy. On behalf of Ms. Green Campbell. Ms. Green Campbell, could you state your name, or Campbell Green, could you state your name for the record, ma'am?
Yes, Sonia Latisse Green Campbell.
Thank you.
All right. So about the Happy New Year, you know, a Happy New Year to everyone, right? But about 5 days after New Year, I had a client, one of our sovereign clients, and you know, we have a little bit of back and forth, and you know, I try to always end it on a good note. But I tell him Happy New Year. He told me it ain't New Year no more. It's 5 days. So I kind of hesitate sometimes to say Happy New Year because I don't know if they're gonna jump down my throat or not about it, you know. But I guess the people that aren't mad at me, they say Happy New Year as well. All right, so Mr. Wright, how was your conversation? I should ask Ms. Green Campbell, how was your conversation with Mr. Wright?
It went good. He got my information, and I'm about to start a new life. So I'm happy. I got everything right now.
That's the kind of optimism that we look for. And that's what I was talking about as far as dealing with the bad situations, you know, in our lives, right? Yeah. Everybody goes through something. Everybody does. And I'll say this, whatever somebody's going through with themselves at that time is the most important thing to them. You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
But I will say, when you're dealing with, you know, housing issues and things like that, it's very, very, very difficult situation. And I think that kind of moves at the top of the list. You know, and just under your kids or something happening to one of your loved ones, you know what I'm saying? It's tough. So I always let people know. I take the quote from Dr. Martin Luther King, and it's just not how we operate in times of comfort and convenience. It's how we operate and how we move about in times of controversy and in times of issues that you're dealing with now. It shows the true test of a man. And I don't know if you ever saw Hustle and Flow, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But he told him it's not man being just a man. I'm talking about mankind. You remember he said that to his girlfriend. Yeah. So anyway, I'm glad. What type of time do we need?
Like to request our standard 5-month adjournment. I doubt it'll take that long for her to get through, but just in case.
150 days, please, Ms. Mathis. All right, and then when you come back, we're gonna get you and Mr. Berry to make up too, because Mr. Berry is a very good lawyer, Ms. Green Campbell. You know, I told you, lawyers sometimes, you know, what they got the tunnel vision and they hear enough, and when they hear it, it's just like the police when they got you in the box and they're investigating you for the crime. Once they hear those words that make up their elements, they don't want to hear no more. So sometimes we do get tunnel vision and we hear what we need to hear and we cut you off from that point. And I kind of think that may have been what happened. And so we're going to get you guys back on a good foot, all right?
Okay, thank you so much. And thank you for what you're doing for me. I really appreciate it. I never had nobody help me before. I'm 50 years old, but I never had nobody help me. I apologize for crying, but I've just been through so much in my life. and I'm catching up. Okay, I'm 50 years old, but at least I'm about to start a life. And I have a 7-year-old now, so
Oh
you know.
God, come on.
And I thank you so much.
You're welcome.
And
You're
I'm
welcome.
gonna show you, and I'm gonna show you how I appreciate that. I'm gonna show you when I come back to court. Thank you
All right.
so much, and thank you. All right, I'll be hearing from you.
All right, pre-trial, we need you back on July the 8th, 2024 at 8:30.
Okay.
And I told Mr. Giles, I've seen it work. I don't know how they do what they do, but I've seen it work. It does work. Follow the action plan. It sounds like you have the right attitude and the right spirit for it, despite all the stuff you've been through. I can appreciate that. I feel your spirit, and that's what keeps me doing what I do too. You all right?
Thank you so much. Yes, thank you. I'll see you in
Luck
July.
to you.
Thank you.
And no driving when you come back in here, all right?
I won't. I promise. I just try to get to work. I promise. That's my first day on my job. I promise I won't. Thank you so much.
All right. Best of luck to you. Best
Thank
of luck
you,
to
Honor.
you. Have a very good day.
All right. Thank
And thank you, Attorney
you.
Wright.
Bye-bye.
Take care.
Thank you, Attorney Wright. Bye-bye.
The city of Detroit versus is that Tanika Marie Laurie? Ms.
Yes,
Laurie, are you?
Yes.
Tanisha?
Yes, sir.
Which is Tanisha Marie Laurie, case number SP 909-156, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 931-548, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 193-155-3, counts 1 and counts 2. 1838-10191. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Ms. Lowry.
Tanisha Marie Laurie.
Your Honor, for purposes of arraignment, my client would stand mute.
Enter not guilty plea on your client's behalf. Give your client a $0 bond. You want an offer, or you want to go straight to trial on these tickets, Ms. Laurie?
Is it possible to talk to the?
Probably best to talk to Mr. Berry, and you can get an understanding. We can get you an offer if you need one. All right, talk to Mr. Berry, and wait for Mr. Berry to join that breakout room. Okay, he'll be in there as soon as we get finished with Ms. Roberts.
Okay.
All right. All right, we ready on Ms. Roberts? Mr. Berry?
I've not spoken to him, Miss Roberts. Yes.
Seeley.
Ready.
All right, let's go back on the record with Ms. Carla Seeley on here. Ms. Carla Camille Roberts Seeley.
Yes.
Seeley Carla Camille Roberts. That's how it's printed on here. I'll give you an opportunity, ma'am, to speak with Mr. Berry in a breakout room. What do you want to do, Ms. Roberts? What's your client want to do, Mr. Berry?
Bench trial, Your Honor. We seek a bench trial.
All right, that's what you want to do, Ms. Roberts?
Yes, sir.
All right, May the 24th, 2024 at 9 a.m., okay? We'll get some
Okay,
resolution.
I have a question though.
What's your question?
So, in order to get a valid license, I have to show proof of insurance, and I can't do that unless I pay like all my tickets off first. And
No, you don't have to pay these.
Say what?
You don't have to pay these. You shouldn't have to pay these. These are just allegations as they stand now. The city out of there, I set aside any defaults if there was any on there, so it doesn't hold you up. But you might have to take care of. I don't know what you have going on in that other jurisdiction, but you may have to take care of that.
Okay, that's just what I was told by the other jurisdiction, that it was this holding me up too. But okay, thank you.
Well, I set aside the defaults here. So that should get back to the Secretary of State in 48 to 72 hours, all right?
All right, thank you.
All right, have a great day, man. Best of luck to you.
You too. Thank you.
All right, this is the city of Detroit versus Breonna Janae Gray, case number SB 1116061, counts 1, 2, and 3. SB 1170023, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1511988, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1511989, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Matthew Dupree, P at 0132 for Miss Gray. Miss Gray, would you state your name, please?
Brianna Gray.
All right, turn your camera on too, Miss Gray. All right, what are we gonna do with the cases, Mr. Dupree?
Judge, I was only appointed on these a couple of weeks ago, and I had 7 trials in January, so my ability to meet with Miss Gray was limited. I'm just asking if I could have a couple week adjournment so I can have some time to spend with her to go over the charges and get any information she has and begin working on any settlement or putting the matter on track for trial.
Okay, I'm gonna give you a pre-trial date for April the 1st, 2024 at 9 a.m., okay?
I appreciate that greatly, Judge, and I'll try to limit my jokes about April Fool's date on that date.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Unless they're good ones, all right?
I can make no promises there, Judge. You have a good morning. Oh, Judge, do you, Miss Gray, you can log off. I'll give you a call later today, okay?
Okay. Thank you.
All right, Miss Gray, if there's nothing further, have a very good day, all right?
You too. Thank you.
All right.
Judge, I also have Miss Lucci Ferris. I was never able to get a hold of her. I don't know if the court wants to do a capias or wants to wait till later in the morning.
We'll wait for a minute. I don't think any officers showed up, you know, well, nobody showed up. Well, Shabazz is here. Wait a minute. Shabazz was here. Shabazz was here. So, yeah, we'll either capias her or give her another date if you can find her. If you can't find her, we'll capias her.
I did send a letter, Judge. The number I was given is not in service, so I don't really have any. And that letter was sent some time ago.
Let's see if that's right. I think, Mr. Okay, no, you don't. Lucci Ferris. What number do you have?
Judge, the number they gave me was 313-722-2871.
Try 722-6871.
Sorry, Judge, that I shouldn't have said that out loud. Just I should have. I guess there was some sort of mistake along the way. I'll see if I can get a hold of her right now.
6871, if I have written down, and I do have on the file here, 2871. So try the 6871 or vice versa.
We'll do that right now, Judge.
All right, very good. All right. Let's go back. Let's keep on moving. You have my file for what's going on. Andrew Leonard. Let's go with Andrew Leonard.
I'm here, Your Honor.
Good morning to you.
Good morning. Good morning.
That Andrew D. Leonard?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Deshaun.
Deshaun.
This is the city of Detroit versus, you have a warrant out for your arrest for an old ticket, but City of Detroit versus Andrew Deshaun Leonard, case number C560608, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Ted Wallace on behalf of Mr. Leonard.
Mr. Leonard, state your name for the record, please.
Andrew Deshaun Leonard.
Today is the date and time set for a trial. One case. Definitely set aside the default on this failure to stop. It was entered into the system. The allegation was made on July the 27th, 2023. It just got in our system on June the 22nd, 2024. So he would have 14 days to set a court date for civil infraction, but it was absolutely no way he could have done that based on the timeout set the default aside. Also, Mr. Leonard, you have a warrant out for your arrest for a 2016 case. The allegation was made 2015. You're going to have to go to Judge Bryant and get that cleared up. So you need to contact Judge Bryant's clerk and see if you could get that cleared up. All right. So as the purposes of the show cause on this student unaccompanied, go ahead.
Your Honor, we'd stand mute and ask any warrants to be recalled.
Do you have a valid license on it or not guilty plea? Do you have give them a $0 bond? I can't recall a warrant for the 16 case. There was no warrant on the other one, just a show cause. You have a valid license, Mr. Leonard?
No, I did not. I was currently having a family situation, so I go take my driver's test. I did go to Secretary of State get my permit. So I do go take my driver's test.
You do have a permit?
Yes, I do have a permit.
Run his driver's license, please, Ms. Memphis.
I go take my test March 2nd, or it's on the 3rd, one of them days. I have to look at my calendar.
License is valid. You want to clear this up by paying $175 in lieu of the failure to stop. That's a 3-point offense. The 175 will offer you a blocking traffic, and we'll close it out with 0 points and no abstraction. If you want to take that deal, you do have an absolute right to a trial. What would you like to do, sir?
How can I pay that 175? And when can I pay the 175?
Want to take the deal?
Yes, to pay the 175 to close the case, right?
Yeah, and then we'll dismiss the other case. Stipulate to the face of the ticket as an active factual basis for the responsible plea.
Stipulated, Your Honor.
Stipulate the probable cause for the dismissal of the other matter.
Stipulated, Your Honor.
Find your client responsible for the amended count of blocking traffic, 175. That doesn't carry any points, will not abstract to the Secretary of State. When can you pay it, sir? Pay it at any. When can you pay it?
I can pay it as soon as Monday. I get my check Monday. I can pay it Monday.
All right, let me give you until February 12th next. Oh, that is Monday. I'm gonna give you a little bit longer then. Just make sure
it's
that
cool. It's cool because I go take care of that early in the morning because I have to be to work at 11 that day. So I go
I'll give you till the 16th, and then that way you'll make sure you get it in there on time, and we'll close the matter out. All right.
Gotcha, sir.
All right. Call Judge Bryant's court because you got that warrant out for your arrest hanging over your head.
I don't know. Is there a way that you can help me get in contact with him? Because I've been trying to get in contact with him.
I'm gonna give you the number to her clerk.
Thank you.
Let me see here. Our courtroom number is going to be 313-96.
96
2295.
2295.
Yep. 313-965-2295. You got it?
Yeah, I got it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right. Best of luck to you, sir. Pay that. We'll close it out. All right.
Thank you. Where can I go to pay that 175?
Pay it at the DivDat kiosk, or you can come on down to the court and pay it. Those are the two best ways I can tell you to pay it. And I'm told you can upload the DivDat app to your phone. All right.
Upload the what app?
The DivDat, DIVDAT. That's the app.
That I can pay on?
Yes, that you can pay it, and then they have the kiosk to the DivDat kiosk in the Myers and the CVS's is a white kiosk, a white and blue kiosk.
Okay. Thank you.
And then it'll go through immediately. All right.
Thank you. I appreciate you today.
Have a great day, sir. Best of luck to you.
You too.
All right, this is the City of Detroit versus Alejandro Rodriguez Estrada. Case number SP144-01481. Appearance for the record, please.
Yes, hello.
Barry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Estrada.
Alejandro Rodriguez Estrada.
Today is the date and time. Good morning to you, sir. Today is the date and time set for a trial. Is there an officer Medrano here? Nicholas Medrano. Hearing no response, counselor. I have not seen that officer join the breakout room.
The motion is for dismissal, Your Honor. There being no complaining witness.
All right, dismiss the case. No officer. There's nothing further. I'll waive the warrant fee, sir. Best of luck to you. Have a very good day. All right, Mr. Estrada.
So what happens now?
Nothing. You go home and don't and you don't have to pay any money. The case is closed.
Okay, thank you.
Have a good day.
You too.
Now let's go back on the record with Ms. Laurie. Ms. Laurie, giving you an opportunity to speak to counsel in the breakout room. Ms. Berry, did you speak to Ms. Laurie yet?
Certainly did, Your Honor. And Your Honor, there's a question as to whether or not the insurance charges are preventing her from getting a license. These tickets
I
may
don't
be only
see that.
ones.
But obviously, she's got a license because she's sitting in the driver's seat of a car. You know, I mean, hey, but no, I don't see that that's that affecting her from getting a license, Mr. Berry.
Yes. Well, Your Honor, we seek a bench trial day.
All right, that's what you want to do, Miss Laurie?
Yes.
5/24, May 24th, 2024 at 9 a.m. This is a trial date. I need some more trial. All right, come back in and we'll deal with the matters on that date, all right?
Okay, you said what time was that on May 24th?
At 9 a.m. on May 24th.
Okay.
All right, if there's nothing further, ma'am, have a very good day. Best of luck to you.
You as well.
Nay's iPhone?
Yes.
Who is Nay? Good morning to you,
DeAndre G.
Oh, DeAndre G. Okay, DeAndre G. We're ready for DeAndre G. There was a lot of officers that showed up for Miss G.
Oh, yep. We didn't know we had a defendant for that, Your Honor. So we do have an offer. I've provided it to Attorney Wallace, but they need some time to discuss it. Hopefully we can knock out. I think there's 23 charges. We can get them all done with.
Go ahead in the breakout room, Mr. Wallace, if you've got the offer. And then we need the officers back. And for some reason, we'll get them back in here. So go ahead and speak. I think Corporal Spidell is still here.
And Your Honor, there were 6 officers here for that defendant, and I've got all of their phone numbers. So if we do need them back, I'll just message them to come back. They're not far, either in another court or they had something else they had to go look into.
That's all we need. Very good. You have the offer, Mr. Wallace?
I do, Your Honor.
All right, and if there's some issue after you speak with Miss G, And if we do, does necessitate us bringing an officer or all the officers back, then let us know, all right?
Yes, Your Honor. So I'll be in room 3.
Join the breakout room, ma'am. Hey, how you doing? What's up, friend, Mary? You come by and see us now?
Don't act like.
Yeah, I got to. Never come by and see us. How you doing?
All right, you said okay.
I'm doing all right. All right, Mr. Roderick Lewis, you there? City of Detroit versus Roderick Lewis.
Yes,
Case
sir.
number SP 11495-831. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Lewis.
Roderick Keith Lewis.
Your Honor, for purposes of arraignment, my client would waive the reading of the information and stand mute.
You are not guilty plea in your client's behalf. Will give your client a $0 bond. Mr. Lewis, good morning to you. Do you have valid registration for this vehicle?
Yes, sir.
Let's see what you have, sir.
All right.
Flip it over, please. Flip it over. He's so in a rush to get that bad boy out. Let's see. Slide, pull it back a little bit. All right. I'm gonna dismiss the case for providing valid documentation. All right.
Thank you.
Mr. Lewis, have a very good day. Best of luck to you.
You as well. Thank you.
All right, take it easy. All right, Karen L. Karen L. I ask you to unmute yourself, please. Karen L. fall asleep.
There you go. Hello?
Hello, how are you, Karen? Miss Karen, what's your name, please?
My name is Mary Lindsay. I'm using my sister's computer.
All right, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Yes, Mary E. Lindsay.
Yeah. Yes.
This is the city of Detroit versus Mary E. Lindsay, case number SP 148663331. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Ms. Lindsay.
Mary E. Lindsay.
Your Honor, for purposes of arraignment, my client would stand mute.
Enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. We'll give your client a $0 bond. Ms. Lindsay, do you have a valid driver's license?
I'm in the process of getting, I have a permit.
Run her driver's license. All right.
I'm eligible for my road test.
If you have a permit, that's gonna come up as valid, so we're gonna call that good. If it's valid, if it's valid. If it reads valid, we'll call it good. Good. It's reading valid. We're going to dismiss the case for provided valid documentation. All right, Ms. Lindsay.
Thank you.
Best of luck to you, ma'am. Have a very good day.
You as well.
Thank you. You're free to leave. I'll put you out.
Yeah.
This is the city of Detroit versus DeAndre G. Case numbers SP 1319165, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1360166, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1520162, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 1280013, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 1311676, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1361933, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1444358, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1445115, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1445116, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1480345, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Ted Wallace on behalf of Ms. Gee. Ms. Gee, please state your name for the record.
DeAndre G.
All right, I'm sorry for the mispronunciation. Today is the date and time set for a pre-trial. May strike that for a trial. Let's start by Sir Nelson was here. Officer Spidell, he's in the room. We can get his appearance on the record. You can go in there, Attorney Hill, and bring him out if he doesn't come out this way. No, I'm sorry. Corporal Hill was here. He's still Equipment Officer Hill. I know he's corporal. Donahue was here. Donahue. Officer Dorsey, I have checked in as well. Officer Stevens was here. Everybody showed up almost for you, Miss Key. Were you able to come to a resolution, Counselor?
We were, Your Honor.
What is the resolution?
The resolution is for Ms. Gee to plead to 2 counts of improper plate, 1 count of blockading, a tinted window, and 1 count of allowing.
2 counts of improper plate.
1 count of blockading. 1 count of the tinted windows, and 1 count of allowing.
Your Honor, and if you'd like, I've got which tickets those were associated with. I don't know what's the easiest way for you.
Go ahead. That'll help.
All right, so on the ticket, it's P1280013. We were going to amend.
That's the improper plate, right?
Yep, that's going to be amended. Count 3 to the improper plates, dismiss count 1 and count 2. That was with Officer Hill. Then we've got with Officer Spidell. This is P1520162.
That's improper plate, right?
Correct. That's going to go to improper plates on the count 2. Then with Officer Donahue, we were going to have a responsible to the count 2 tinted windows. That's on ticket 1445115.
2, right?
Yeah, count 2 tinted windows. And then Officer Nelson, we had P1319165. Oh, strike that. We're going to dismiss both those counts. It's on ticket P144358. Count 3, amend the speeding to the blockading. And I brought the file back to the court, Your Honor. There should be one other ticket. It was charged as allowing. That's where the allowing comes from.
I don't see the 144. I see 1443581. That's the driving while license suspended.
So
I see a speeding ticket, unsafe manner, 131167661 that we can give a block, or disregarding a red signal, 131167762, we can give a blocking traffic, but I don't see another speeding ticket that you're now.
Either of those is fine, Your Honor. And if you end up seeing the speeding later, then yeah, we just dismiss it in its place. But I think it was like a 16 to 20 third count on one of the tickets. But yeah, there's quite a few.
Let me make sure. Very good deal. I don't know, maybe you got that mixed up with someone else, that 120, or maybe, yeah, I'm thinking I'm pulling everything up. So we'll give our blocking traffic on this one. You want to take the deal, man? That's going to be, so you have an as charged on the allowing. I will do, and I believe you had mentioned that was charged as that. So yes, that would be the SP. We'll do that as SP 1319161. That's allowing, because that's the only one I see allowing. $240 fine there. Dismiss upon payment. Count 2 of that will be dismissed, I believe. For SP 1360166, counts 1 and counts 2. That's a no officer ticket there. I haven't seen Criswell. That's
correct, Your Honor. Criswell, Dorsey, and Anderson, neither of them checked into my knowledge. So all 3 of those tickets are getting dismissed.
SP 1520162, counts 1 is going to be a dismissal. Counts 2 an improper plate. Counts 3 dismissal. That's another $240 fine. I'll dismiss that upon payment. Counts 3 dismiss. On SP can I get another blank sheet of paper, please? SP 1280013, counts 1, 2, and 3. Count 3 of that ticket will be an improper plate. $240 fine. Dismiss upon payment. SP 1311676 counts 1 and counts 2. One of those will be a blocking traffic and the other dismiss.
Your Honor, while you're finishing up that, I would note it looks like Corporal Spadell did join us here.
Corporal Spadell, good morning to you. Can you put your appearance on the record, please?
Good morning, Your Honor. It's Corporal Spadell, Badge 402, Detroit Police Department.
We have you marked on the file as peer. SP
Dog.
1161933. I thought I saw Dorsey. I had him checked in, so I will call that just a dismissal per plea.
Your Honor, this is Corporal Spadell. Are you speaking to me?
No, I was just speaking out loud about all of these cases. I'm just making sure I have them all notated in the order that SP 1444358 counts 1 and counts 2. That's going to be dismissal per plea. SP 1445115. Count 1 is going to be a dismissal. Counts 2 a defective equipment. SP 1445116 count 1 and count 2. Going to be a dismissal per plea. SP 1480345 counts 1. 2 and 3 will be dismissal no longer. All right. So with that being said, now I have to determine whether Ms. Gee wants to take the deal.
She does, Your Honor.
You want to take the deal, ma'am?
Yes, but I have one question.
What's your question?
The ticket number SP 136-19331, is that getting dismissed or what's that going to be?
That's
the
getting
main thing.
dismissed. That's getting dismissed.
Okay, well, I do want to take the plea.
She's got all her ticket numbers and everything. All these tickets, how could you keep up with all of them? I'm like,
That's
whoa.
the main one that's holding my license back.
All right.
And he lied.
So raise your right hand, please. The other right.
I'm sorry.
Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do, Your Honor.
All right, you can put your hand down. Somebody so young gets all these tickets. You're my son's age. If he came in with all these tickets, you know how much trouble you would be in with me?
I know. I got to get it together.
Well, you're lucky, Attorney Hill is actually giving you a solid deal, in my opinion, because all of these tickets, and you're not going to have any misdemeanor record if you pay them off, and you don't have any abstractions. So you should be able to go straight to the Secretary of State in about 48 to 72 hours after this and get your license.
Okay, thank you so much.
I'm sure he's not gonna be this considerate the next time you come, if it is the next time.
I ain't coming back. Don't worry about it.
All right, do you understand, the maximum possible penalty for these offenses are 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
You understand you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes.
Mr. Wallace went over your other advice or rights in the breakout room, did he not?
I don't know. What's that? What is that?
Go back in the breakout room, go over her advice or rights, Mr. Wallace.
Yes, Your Honor.
Corporal Spidell, rejoin that breakout room, Miss Gee.
Okay.
And then he'll your rights and explain everything to you. Mr. Corporal Spidell, I think we got a plea. I think you're free to leave, sir. I just always good to see you and be safe out there, all right?
I appreciate it, Your Honor. You have a good day.
Mr. Glenn. Mr. Glenn.
Was I supposed to go? Oh, I'm sorry.
You're supposed to join the breakout room. Get up, sit up. Mr. Christopher Glenn, you're not Christopher Glenn, are you?
Uh-oh.
Ma'am?
I am.
You're Christopher Glenn?
Yes, I am, Your Honor.
All right, Christopher, why are you so late?
Because I just turned my phone on because it was off, and I didn't know that my court date was today because I still have the ticket that was sent to my home that says January 1st. But I just called, I called the number on the back, and she said you all sent out another ticket saying that today would be the court date. Thank God that I did call just to see if I had missed it already, but
this is the city of Detroit versus Christopher Glenn, case number U676876623. Appearance for the record, please.
That's Barry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Miss Glenn.
My name is Christopher Denise Glenn.
You were at this party and didn't want to go home, huh?
No, that is not the case, Your Honor.
I didn't say that. I didn't say anything. What I did was I just paraphrased what the allegation said in the ticket. That's all I did. You know.
Okay.
It said it's at 2 in the morning, and it had to be some kind of party or something going on. I don't say anything, and then the officer said, they told you to leave. It says refusing to leave unlawful assembly after being asked to leave. All right. Is there a Officer Gutierrez? Officer Gutierrez. Hearing no response.
The motion is for dismissal, Your Honor. There being no complaining witness.
I'm gonna grant the motion to dismiss. No officer. All right, tell us what it was. It was a big time party out there, wasn't it, Miss Glenn?
So yes, Your Honor, there was a get together, but the way that the police came, Your Honor, it looked like a movie. They came from the back way. I don't know if you're familiar with the streets of Green Line and the Joy Road area. It was like they came out of nowhere, and by the time they got to me or the people that were in front of the house, my vehicle was on the side of the house, and I tried to get to it. By then, I was in handcuffs because they forcefully put everybody that was in front of the house or whom they can get to in handcuffs without any words, without anything, and I got put in a bandwagon and taken to the nearest police department.
Now listen, let me stop you there. Let me stop you there. So, I just did my interpretation of hearing all that is guess what? Stay out those after hours, Miss Glenn. No, I'm just messing with you. I don't know if it's after hour or not. I don't know any of that stuff. All right. Case is gonna be dismissed, ma'am. Have a very good day. Best of luck to you.
Thank you so much, Your Honor. You have a blessed day.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, are we ready? Are we ready for Ms. Yee?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, let's go back on the record with Ms. Yee. Ms. Yee, I've given you an opportunity now. Do you understand that Mr. Wallace went over your other advice or rights in the breakout room?
Yes, Your Honor.
You understand those rights?
Yes.
You have any questions about those rights?
No.
And you know, by taking this deal, you're going to give those rights up?
Yes.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No.
All right, let me draw your attention back to February 26, 2022 at around 12:15 p.m. in the city of Detroit in the area of Chalfont and Hubble. You may not know, did you own a 2017 Nissan on that day?
Yes.
And you allowed somebody to drive that 2017 Nissan on that day, didn't you?
I believe so, yeah.
You don't have to, you have to know.
Yes, I do. I think.
And then that person, you knew that person didn't have a driver's license, didn't you?
No.
Okay,
I think
now
it was my sister.
Now she messed it up.
What happened?
If you got to know that person didn't have a driver's license when you gave them the keys to that car in order to be found guilty of it.
Well, I'm so confused.
Your sister didn't have a license, did she?
I think no, I guess not, since you asked me. No.
Well, let's move on to the next one. I mean, we got plenty.
Wait, hold on. I'm getting a ticket for her driving.
Yes.
Allowing an unlicensed driver.
Allowing an unlicensed driver to drive.
Oh, what if I ain't know though?
Well, that's why we can't take the plea for that. Let's move down. I said we have plenty though. How about another improper plate, Mr. Hill? Same difference, same effect.
That's fine by me, Your Honor. No objection there.
All right. On that same date and time, ma'am, when you let your sister drive that car, you didn't have any insurance on that vehicle, did you?
No.
All right. I'm going to find your client guilty of the amended count of improper plate. And the improper plate is going to be treated the same as the allowing. $240 fine, and it will be dismissed upon payment. And that way, you will, it won't abstract to the Secretary of State and it won't carry any points.
Thank you.
Now, let me draw your attention, next one, back to November the 8th, 2023 at around 10:47 p.m. in the city of Detroit in the area of Schaefer and Puritan. You had, on that date and time, did you have an occasion to come encounter with the Detroit Police Department?
Yes.
Were you operating a motor vehicle 2017 Jeep?
Yes.
Did you own that vehicle as well?
Yes.
I won't even ask that question. You know where I'm going with that. You got a 2017 Nissan. You got a 2017 Jeep. She must be flush with cash.
I don't got the Nissan no more. I don't have none of the cars anymore, actually.
All right. And on that date and time, did the officer ask you to produce valid insurance?
Yes.
You couldn't do so, could you?
Nope.
Why is that?
Because I just didn't have insurance.
All right, very well. I'm gonna find your client guilty of the amended count of improper plate for that, $240 fine. Let's draw her attention to let's draw your attention to November the 16th, 2021 at around 12:11 p.m. in the city of Detroit in the area of Dexter and Pasadena. Did you have an occasion on that? Did you come in encounter with the Detroit Police Department?
Yes.
Were you operating a motor vehicle, that 2017 Nissan again?
Yes.
Officer asked you to produce valid insurance for that vehicle?
Yes.
You could not do so, could you?
Nope.
Why is that?
Just didn't have any.
Very good. I'm gonna find your client guilty of the amended count of improper plate 240. That's 3 misdemeanors and 2 civil infractions, correct, Attorney Hill? All right, so stipulate to the face of the ticket for the accurate factual basis for these responsible, please, Counselor, on behalf of your client.
So stipulated, Your Honor.
All right, with that stipulation, I'm gonna find you responsible for the disregard, or strike that. I'm gonna find you responsible for the amended count of blocking traffic for the disregard and the red signal. That's $175. And I'm gonna find you as charged to the equipment violation, that's defective equipment, that's $120. With the stipulation of probable cause, the rest of the matters will be dismissed.
So stipulated, Your Honor.
All right, I'm gonna waive the warrant fees. You're gonna be responsible to pay the reinstatement fees, all right?
Okay.
So you got quite a bit of money here that you owe: 240, 240, 240, 175, 120, and you owe not too many reinstatement fees. I'll say only 1 reinstatement fee. That's for that one ticket number you called out.
Okay.
So you might want, all right. All right, when can you pay these? I'm gonna set a review date.
Is it possible I can get on a payment plan?
Yeah.
I would like to do that.
We will have to do micro-law payment plan.
I'm just saying, okay, to enter a payment plan.
Okay, to enter. Well, and these things are gonna have to be, you're gonna have to come back at some point. Because they gotta be dismissed.
What do you mean come back? Come back when everything
Well, they
is
have to be
paid?
You can just have a review.
Dismissed upon payment, yeah. I can put it in the cashier's.
Okay, all right, so you don't have to come back then. We won't set a review. I just have to file Mark. So you're gonna have to set up a payment plan. And if we're gonna dismiss upon payment once you get those paid off. So you're gonna have to come down to the court and set that up.
Okay.
All right, if there's nothing further, you have a very good day. Best of luck to you. And
And then you
go ahead.
said 48 hours to 72 that I can go back and to the Secretary of State.
Yeah, but wait to get that clearance on that. Once you pay that $45, you might want to pay that $45 as soon as possible on that false insurance claim.
False insurance claim.
That false ID claim, you might want to pay that as soon as possible. You gave me that case number, what's holding your ticket up.
Oh, the false ID. I didn't lie about my name. Wait, what?
Oh,
I think that
well,
matter has been dismissed.
It's over with now, but you're gonna have to pay the $45.
Okay, I paid that to the 36 districts, right?
Yes, and then wait 48 to 72 hours after you get that in.
Okay, and I use the same ticket number to pay the
Yes,
45.
and when you see it says $45, then you just pay it, and you can pay that at the kiosk if you want to.
Okay. That sounds good.
All right, if there's nothing further, ma'am, have a very good day. Best of luck to you, all right?
You too, thank you.
All right, have a great day.
You too.
All right, this one gentleman, Marvin Wargus, never showed. He had a formal hearing. And then Lucci Ferris, I don't know what happened to that case.
So the one that was at 8:30, the former hearing, he never showed?
He never showed. All right, that will seem like it'll do it for the morning. Mr.